If your wife or partner feels cold, distant, and it seems like she's completely shut down emotionally, this video is for you. Maybe she barely looks at you. Maybe she says things like, I love you, but I'm not in love with you. Or maybe she barely says anything to you at all anymore. And when you're around her, you feel a coldness. And everything inside you wants to fix it. You want to talk and get answers, but ultimately, you just want to reconnect with her. But the more you try, the more shut down she becomes. So here's what most men don't realize. She didn't just randomly stop feeling. And this behavior didn't just pop up out of nowhere. Her nervous system stopped feeling safe with you. In this video, I'll show you why that happens and what to do first if you ever want emotional connection again. And by the way, if you're going through turmoil in your marriage or long-term relationship and you're serious about turning things around, I put together a free masterclass that goes much deeper into the process. That link below is in the description and I encourage you to watch it after this video. But let's dive in right now. So we're going to look at the pain pattern. Most men truly have no idea what emotional shutdown really is. They think their wife or partner is just being cold to them or she's overreacting. But what emotional shutdown really is about is safety. Here's what's usually happening beneath the surface. She's emotionally flooded or overwhelmed, and she feels like she's being open with you. And when she does, that often leads to criticism or defensiveness in your response. So she's had to carry that emotional weight for too long, and she no longer trusts that it's safe to be vulnerable with you. And when she can't be vulnerable with you, her body literally pulls back and she starts to close down. And this isn't because she's being cruel or intentionally being mean to you. It's because internally she doesn't feel emotionally safe with you anymore. And as men, our natural response is to try harder. We apologize. Sometimes, unfortunately, we beg and we push for conversations because we want to solve the issue. And my worst enemy that I went through over a decade of failed relationships and asking my partners and my fiance who left me, what did I do wrong? But I can tell you from experience that emotional chasing only makes it worse, because when you chase her emotionally, it signals that the result you actually want is about relief for you. And she can feel that panic and often what turns into desperation on our end. So here's the shift that you need to make. Emotional safety before emotional intimacy. You can't connect with her emotionally until she feels emotionally safe to do so. Not logically safe, which is what men tend to do. Not financially safe, which is what a lot of people think is important. Emotionally safe. That means she has to feel that you can handle your own emotions and you won't collapse when she gets upset. You won't guilt her into conversations, and you can stay calm even when she's acting distant or guarded. That's what creates space for her nervous system to relax, and that's what lets her want to open up again on her own terms. So stop thinking, how do I get her to talk? And start thinking, how do I become the man who makes her feel emotionally safe again by who I am? Let's look at a 3-part safety shift. Now, in my free masterclass and full coaching program, I go deep into the safety shift required to rebuild your marriage or relationship if it's on the brink of collapse. But here's a quick 3-part version you can start using today. Number 1, presence over panic. When she shuts down, your nervous system wants to react. But instead of scrambling for connection, slow down. Get control of your breathing and stay within that discomfort. She needs to feel that you're okay even if she's not. Number 2, ownership over defense. If she shares anything with you, even a complaint, own what you can without trying to explain it away. She needs to feel that you're emotionally accountable, not just being logical as men tend to be. Even saying something to her like, you're right, I haven't been present, that's on me, that goes way further than defending yourself or trying to explain anything. And finally, number 3 in the 3-part safety shift is calm leadership over control. Don't try and force reconnection. Model what connection feels like by how you show up. This could mean doing your own growth work, creating peace in the home, or just being consistent, grounded, and kind without trying to win her back or get points. What I want to do now is a simple little leadership reset. Here's a simple emotional reset for you. Right now, you probably feel anxious and disconnected if you are going through that turmoil in your marriage or long-term relationship. You need to understand that if this is the case, there is a high percentage chance that you've been showing up from a place of fear. And that's because you're not getting the response you want to get from your wife or your partner. What you have to realize is this isn't about getting something from her. It's about creating a space that feels safe enough for her to trust you again. When you start leading emotionally, she feels that. So if you're watching this and your marriage or relationship is on the edge, or even if she says she's already mentally done, don't panic. You can turn this around. This is exactly what I teach in my free masterclass. You'll learn the best process to rebuild emotional safety, reignite her respect, and lead your marriage or relationship. Click the link below in the description and sign up for the free masterclass. Also, if you're dealing with marriage or relationship troubles, I would love to hear from you in the comments if you even want to just vent about what you're going through right now. I will see you in the next episode.